at KC Crusaders. Got my #1 fan watching me. Oh yeah, you happy, baby?
What do you think?
Testing out the Carbon Pro goggles. See what we think. So we've got a 3-on-3 here. This is our last practice before our April 6th tournament that we got going on, which will be a 3-on-3 format. We've got me down here on the close side of the field, Thomas mid, and then Farron on the far side. And then we're going to be playing against Kara, Caleb, and John. And we were trying to figure out our communication here and just trying to see how aggressive we want to be. So this was kind of a soft breakout right here, not too aggressive, obviously, just playing against the back. And then we'll start making some moves coming up. Felt like our communication here is actually pretty decent. I'm going to move up here, and pretty quickly after I make this move, John is going to get shot coming up towards the center 50. You can see him walking off right there. And now that we've got that advantage, I'm going to call for power on my side because Caleb, who is in snake side opposite of me, is facing the inside. Thomas does a good job telling me that right here. So we're going to push up. We pick off Kara. That leaves Caleb there, and I'm going to get a nice shot on his back right into the loader.
Dakota, are we watching Daddy paintball? We're watching Daddy paintball. Yeah.
We're going to switch up the teams a little bit. We got me, Kara, and Caleb. Kara's going to be in the white gear, and Caleb is in the green. Again, we're going to do a not super aggressive breakout. We're playing against John, Thomas, and Farron on the opposite side. And we only had my wife here to do the filming from one side of the field, so kind of whoever was playing with me is who you're going to get to see, and then as we move up a little bit, you'll see the other players. But this is good video footage for us to be able to see what we're doing right and wrong. Now, this one's going to be a good push up the snake side, so I'm coming in here, and you're going to see John move over to mirror me. Thomas is actually back towards the home right now, which I'm not sure where he's at. I'm looking for him. And then Farron, you can see on the opposite side, Dorito one side. I'm going to try right here is going to be an interesting scenario. So I load up, and you're going to see John come moving over and Thomas move over to that back Aztec. Now, John and I do not see each other at the moment. And surprisingly enough, right there, you would have thought we would have seen each other, but we just happened to look the other way. But now I'm going to catch some movement from him. I'm going to put one right in his belly. Now with the advantage here, I would like to be able to yell power to my team, designating that I have the advantage on this side. But I feel that Thomas does not know where I'm at the moment. Likewise, I don't know exactly where Thomas is at, and so I don't want to give my positioning away. I'm going to try and get a cross-field shot on Farron right now. Now I'm realizing that I'm not able to get that cross-field shot at the moment, and so I'm going to decide to make a move here and go after Thomas. Pop him right there in the side, and then I'm going to run down Farron. And this was a pretty successful move for us.
We're watching Daddy. Where's Daddy? Do you see him out there? Where's Daddy? You don't see him? We don't see him? We don't see him? Yeah, I think we do. There's Daddy over there. There's Daddy. Back behind us.
This go around, we're going to have Farron, who just slid in up at the small Aztec, myself, and then John on the far side, going against Thomas, Kara, and Caleb. John was making good progression and movements up the field and kept his gun up as he's making those moves, so he's able to return fire and really pin people down. For all of us, this is actually our first times ever getting to play on a speedball field. So that was working out pretty well. Now we're going to switch to the other side of the field, same teams, but we're just coming from the opposite side up. Tried a little bit different breakout right here. And as you can see, we're starting to get a little bit more aggressive. Now this one, John on the far side of the field, and I have some good communication right here. Caleb has been shot off that left side of the field, which has really given us the advantage now to be able to move up that side. So you're going to see John get ready to move and take that left side of the field. And Farron's really starting to push up the snake side, looking for moves to make. We're going to move into our next game. That's going to be Caleb in the green right there, me on the outside, and Kara. You're going to see Kara take one pretty quickly in the hopper, and Caleb right off the head here pretty soon. Right there, you can see that go right off Caleb's head. Now this is going to put me, obviously, at a major disadvantage because they're still running 3 strong. You've got John on the far side. You can see him moving up in the Doritos. I'm trying to gun battle him. So I backfill over, trying to lose him, but Thomas is really pressing up the field. He senses that I'm in a vulnerable spot. And Farron, who you actually could not see on this camera angle, he came up the snake. They're able to pin me down and shoot me pretty easily. Now we end up switching for the next round, and we've got Thomas back at the home, myself on the close side to the camera, and then Farron. Gonna do some pushing up the snake. I was really trying to experiment as we got farther and farther into just how far up the snake I could make it off the break if somebody wasn't looking out towards me, and what kind of angles that gives me. And again, this is our first time as a team ever playing on a speedball field, so there's a ton for us to learn and continue to improve on, obviously, but I feel from our first game towards our last games, we were definitely getting more communication. I'm able to pick Kara off here as she's going up the center of the field. And this is going to give me what I assumed was a good advantage. Now, Caleb backfilled up to her spot, so he's basically directly across from me, and him and I are gun battling. What I don't realize is that John is still alive on the far side of the field. So I get a little bit overzealous here. John ends up shooting out Farron and Thomas on my team. And as I go down here around the bunker, I have lost Caleb. He doesn't know where I'm at. But John's going to get a cross-field shot on me from our side, right in the eye. What a great shot that was. Really good field awareness from John. Now, same teams, but we have switched sides. We're going to be coming from, as we referred to it, the high side. Got some communication going on here. Gets caught right on the hopper as he's sliding in there. Now I'm going to get a little bit lucky right here because I'm going to catch some people moving. So I believe I shoot John right here out of the snake side. And then I happen to catch Caleb peeking around right there. And Thomas then shoots Kara down the Dorito side. They had the advantage on us there, but we were lucky and able to catch those snapshots as they were just moving, trying to find where we were at. We got one final game here. Same teams once more. We got Thomas in the back for us at home. I'm on the far side this time, and Farron is on the close side. Thomas and I are trying to split the field here a little bit and be aggressive going on the outsides. Here we pinned John down, as you can see, running across the back. John sensed that Thomas was coming, and it led him right into a trap right towards me. Not sure which one of us got the kill, but it worked out great.